Good afternoon. How's everybody doing today? Today we're going to learn how to make homemade macaroni and cheese and Jiffy cornbread. For the mac and cheese, that's my favorite dish. So of course I do know how to make it. Now the first thing that you're going to have to do is you have to go buy the ingredients if you don't have it. It's going to be 2 or 3 boxes of uncooked noodles or whatever you want, 5 pounds of flour, 2 blocks of big cheese, butter, a gallon of milk, foil pan, eggs, and 2 boxes of the Jiffy mix. That's what you're going to need to get started. Now these are the pots that you do want to get for the cheese sauce that you're going to be making, and also for what you want to cook the noodles in. I mean, you don't need the top and plus for the cheese sauce, but you will need it for when you want to boil the noodles. You can do that different ways. These are the full pans that you are going to want to use. The right is for the macaroni and cheese. The left is for the cornbread. Usually for the mac and cheese, I try to get one that's nice and big, so I can put as much noodles in there as I want, and then also put the cheese sauce on there. For the cornbread, it doesn't really matter. Now, first thing you want to do is cut up the big blocks of cheese. After you do that, then you want to start to boil the water, form the noodles, and then you want to put the noodles in. You want to stir constantly and also check to see that they're softened. Now, when it comes to the cheese sauce, that's when you're going to take 2.5 cups of flour, 5 cups of milk, 2 teaspoons of butter or margarine. You're going to cook it, and you're going to medium heat. You're going to stir constantly so it doesn't lump up. You want to start adding cheese in there too, and as you're stirring in the cheese. Now, as you're stirring in the cheese, you want to get it nice and thick on the sauce, and then you want to add either salt, pepper, and other seasonings you want to put in there. Then you want to check the noodles to see if they're done. If they're done, you want to pour them in the foil pan. Make sure you spread them out to make sure that noodles get on the bottom layer of the pan. Then you want to preheat the oven for 400, and you want to check on the cheese sauce. If the cheese sauce is done, that means you want to pour it in with the noodles. Don't forget to preheat the oven for 400. Now it's going to be a little bit higher because of the cornbread that we are going to be making. Now the cook time for this is going to be about 25 to 30 minutes. With the increased temperature, it shouldn't take too long for it to cook. Probably about 20 to 25 minutes. And you want to push that to the back of the top so that you have room to put in. Now with the cornbread, what you want to do is you want to mix it in. You want to pour in the box of Jiffy, 2 eggs, and 2/3 of milk. You want to put that in there. Then you want to start to stir it up. Okay. Now once you start stirring up the batter, you want to get the lumps out. You want to have as little lumps in there as possible, because it comes out, it still comes out good, but it comes out better if you can get most of the lumps out. Then normally what I do is I take a foil pan and I spread butter on the top of it. I also do it on the sides. Now you can also get the spray as well. You can spray it in there, but I prefer to use actual butter. You can use margarine too, but I just spread it on the side, and also you want to spread it on the bottom. Now once you do that, then you want to pour the batter in there, and you want to try to get the batter where it spreads evenly from back to front and also to the sides, because you know when you cook it, it is going to rise. Now when you place it in the oven with the mac on the top, you want to put that on the bottom, and you want to put it in front, because you don't want to put the 2 in back, because then it will stop the mac from actually cooking. And you want to make sure it's sideways. Now the cook time for this is about 15 to 20 minutes. The oven's already preheated, so it's ready to go. You just have to put it in there, and then you just have to make sure that you watch both of them. Make sure you don't overcook them. So the worst thing is overcooked macaroni and cheese and burnt cornbread. Now, after 25 minutes, you want to check the mac and cheese to see if it's done. If it's done, then you can take it out. If you feel it needs being in there for another about 5 minutes because of the increased temperature, that's perfectly fine. Okay. Now if it is done, then you want to take the extra slices of cheese. You want to put them on top, spread them out over top, and then you can put some breadcrumbs on there if you want to. Put it back in there for 2 to 3 minutes to let the cheese melt. Now once the cheese is melted, then pretty much we can take it out. Now the cornbread, you'll know if that's done. Only thing you have to do is take it out, put a knife in. If it's clean, it's done. If it's dirty, it's not. There shouldn't be nothing on there. If it comes out with it will come out to where you'll see looks like there's still dough on there. The batter's not cooked. And then you want to take the butter, and I usually spread the butter on top. Get it nice and buttery. Add that extra flavor to it. And then I just enjoy. Usually mac and cheese and cornbread don't last long around me. And thank you for watching. Also have a good day. And leave comments below to see to just let me know how it came out for you. Again, thank you for your time today.